Hello and welcome back to my channel, Miami Star Tarot. I am doing a reading today for Aries. We are starting with Aries because it is the season of Aries right now. And basically this is going to be for the rest of April or whenever you just happen to come across the video. So it is timeless. I'm just giving it a date because it's when I am filming it. So we are going to go ahead and get started with April. It has been a while since I have filmed a video. So I'm really excited to get back into the groove of things. So this is for April, and I normally do love readings. So I think that, the tarot will just say what it needs to say. And if it is a, oops, oh my gosh, Aries, I think you have a lot on your mind. You have a lot to say. Like I said, it's been a while, so I feel like, you guys are finally speaking to me now. So let me get cards for, I'm going to do a 6-card spread and an underlying energy card for Aries. I don't know what's been going on with me, but I have not been able to read. I have had like a reading block. All right, here we go. Let's get 3 more cards for, thank you, Chi Chi Girl. Just wanted to make sure you can hear me. Let's do a little bit more space here. Okay, let's get 2 more cards for Aries, please. So whatever the tarot wants to say, typically, things revolve around love when I do my readings because it's what most people want to know about. But if money comes up or anything like that, it will come up here. All right, we have 1 major arcana so far, the Magician, which is a really nice way to start your read, Aries. Okay, got another one. All right, we need 1 more card for Aries, please. 1 more card for Aries. Let us know what we need to know for Aries, what advice, warnings, or good news that we may have for Aries. I'm not going to take either one because none of this felt like it should have been out. Just need 1 more card, please, for Aries. 1 more card for Aries. And I will take 2. Whoa, this, I hope I don't break my sea star there. All right, so we will take, this one was on top. All right, 6 of Wands. We got 2. Ooh. Surprise, surprise. All right, got 3 of Wands here that goes with the 6 of Wands. All right, so you got something interesting, Aries, and it is the season of Aries, so we'll see what that's all about. Yep, this is it right here. The 9 of Swords. All right, so something is on your mind. Something is worrying you. You got something heavy going on, Aries, something that you need to really think about and pretty much pay attention to decide your fate here for the next couple of weeks or whenever it is that you happen to see this video. Magician, King of Pentacles, and Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like there is a long-term commitment and what to do about it on your mind. You could also have somebody that I think has been proposing, and I'm not going to say proposing marriage, but proposing maybe a long-term type of relationship with you, Aries. And I feel like the pace possibly is not moving as fast as you want it to be moving. It could bring about some changes as well, whatever it is that this person may be proposing to you. And it could so the magician is the master manipulator. And so you have that as it's the beginning, the entry of this reading, which means that you have the ability, Aries, to manipulate your situation and to make it what you want and avoid what you don't. I don't think that you really understand the power that you have in this relationship. You do have the Nine of Swords, or you do understand the power that you have, but it's a very difficult choice that you have. Now, you do have the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is about stability. It's about bringing more of a traditional role of, if you're married, like a matrimony, like that type of traditional role. And I can't help feel, Aries, that there's something about this relationship that you're in that is making you feel like you want a bit of a change. Of the way things are progressing is not exactly the way you want them to progress, because it looks like you're going backwards. So you have this commitment, and this is for people really, I think, who are married or have a long-term commitment, but I feel like you're in a place where you might be questioning it, and you may be kind of going backwards a little bit with this Knight of Pentacles, where not always, it's not like it's a Page of Pentacles, so it's not like you want to go and start over or anything like that. But I think that you're maybe taking a look at your situation and trying to decide if that long-term commitment, or if that's a place that you want to be, Aries. Okay, that's, I think, for lack of better words, I think you're just giving a lot of thought to whether this is where you want to be. Okay. For those of you that are not married, or you are possibly just more in a situation where someone may be proposing to you, or they may be wanting to take it, they may be wanting to go this way into the King of Pentacles when you're deciding that you want to kind of keep it in the Knights, which means you're not sure you want to fully commit. King of Pentacles is like the epitome of tradition, marriage, husband or wife. It could even be a wife, but it's a very traditional role. And I think it really will kind of signify your position in your life at this point. And I just feel like some of you guys are just not ready for that. And that's really what it comes down to. And it may be causing you guys a little bit of anxiety, of grief with this Nine of Swords. And I feel like you guys are kind of struggling. It could also be that for some of you, it's just not the right person, and you're sort of struggling with the whole idea of just making sure that this is what you want to have for the rest of your life. Because, I think Aries, that for the Aries out there that this is really pertaining to, like you take that very seriously, and you don't want to mess with another person's future. But you do have the Magician card, and I have to say that should bring you some comfort, because if this is not the route you want to take right now, your Magician card, your ability, I think, to put things off or make it what you want to be, and maybe take some time off. And you can just say, I feel like I need some time off. It might turn out the way or better than what you thought it would. Okay. So the master manipulator is you. You have power, you have control, and just know that. So this Nine of Swords that is obviously seems to be plaguing your mind is, I think it's just showing that whatever it is that you think you're suffering over, whatever it is that you think you're losing control or guilt, whatever this Nine of Swords represents to you, which is along the lines of feeling anxiety, regret, depression, remorse, maybe even guilt, or just not knowing how to handle something, you have the Magician, which means you can handle it. You have plenty of power over your situation, and you need to just start using it. But you do need to make a decision. You do have the Three of Wands here at the very end, which it's about making decisions. It's about knowing if you want to go further in a situation and trying to make up your mind. Now, what I find really interesting here for you, Aries, is that you have all sixes at the bottom of the row. And the sixes come after fives, which you know we can all count. But the 5 card in the tarot, the 5 represents a change. And it's kind of like the point where the 5s is where things just kind of, they can kind of blow up in your face, but they do represent change. Okay. And the 6s is the now what, is stepping into that change and finding the change that you're wanting. You have the 6 of Pentacles, which is again about power and control, give and take, and handling things. It could also be imbalance of power. Oh shoot, sorry, hang on. Let's turn that off. All right, sorry about that. That phone never rings, except when I'm doing a reading. All right, so you got 6 of it's power. It could be acknowledging who has more power in this relationship. It could also be telling you, Aries, that you need to take this power and do something with it. You are not helpless. You have the power to change your destiny. You also have the 6 of Swords. And I love this card, even though it could look a little bit kind of gloomy, maybe doesn't look as positive, but actually it is. This is about the changes, and it's not emotion, even though you see the ocean here and you think, you know, the water, it represents emotion. The cups are more emotion. These are swords, and the swords are more about the thinking process. So whatever it is that's plaguing you, and it's funny because you have the 9 of Swords here too. Whatever is plaguing you and making you feel like helpless or guilty, or you have a big decision to make, you don't know what to do. The 6 of Swords is indicating that you need to take the risk. You need to take the chance. You are on turbulent waters, that you mentally, you can do this and you can pull through. Okay. Now, I am attributing this, a lot of it, to a relationship. For a lot of you guys who are in relationships, this could also apply for those of you who are not in a relationship, but you're just kind of trying navigating through life, whether it's work or maybe more relationship with family and stuff like that. It could apply easily for any of those things. But I think it's interesting that you've got the 6 here and the 6 here, which means you need to acknowledge and use your power that you have. And this is such a powerful message too, the fact that it's under the Magician, which is also about power and control. Okay, 6 of Pentacles is about control. It could also be an imbalance of power, but it could also be an initiative to take control. And this one is the change, the movement. It's a journey. It's moving through a new journey and having to kind of roll with the punches, Aries. You do need to, it's not going to be easy is what I'm saying, but you do need to kind of get past this. And it's time that you make a decision. What I find very beautiful about your read here is that the reading ends with the 6 of Wands, which is the card of recognition, the card of being triumphant, and the card of winning success. And I think just really finding yourself and finding finding yourself happy. I think it's an acknowledgement card, a card of I made it. And you can see in this one, they're not all this, I think, explicit when you look at it like this. It's just, this is the 6 of Wands. And in this particular deck, it just shows like this girl that she's triumphant and happy. And I think that in this case, it does really apply and it really does match with the picture. So you are going to find yourself triumphant, but you're also going to be faced with the decision once you do that. And you are going to have to choose, I think, and I'm going to put this card right here. You are going to have to choose between the relationship you're in right now and possibly a new journey, which could or could not include this person. Okay. For some of you, it could just be maybe putting the brakes on moving forward into making this more of a commitment, like in the marriage department. For some of you, it could literally be a move, because the 6 of Swords here also could indicate a move. changing of residence, changing environments, okay? But all these cards here, the sixes, indicate some kind of a change that needs to, and the fact that you got all six, and you also have like the power, the six of power. You also have the six of, it could be your home, which, you know, the pentacles really are about your home and your security and your safety net, and also the people in your life. The boat shows that you, the six of swords in the boat really indicate a movement, making a new decision. It could also just literally be a change in everything, your whole environment. It could be a change in your marriage even. It's going from turbulent waters to calmer waters. And it seems like that's kind of what you're looking for with this Nine of Swords that is plaguing you. And in the end, you are going to find yourself a knight. You are going to find yourself a messenger. And you're going to find yourself, you know what, and I hate saying it this way, but you're going to find yourself free of whatever burden it is that is plaguing you right now. You're going to find yourself freed of it. And I don't know what that means for every single Aries out there. It could mean different things for different people. But with these two cards right here, the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, I see a freedom from something that is really keeping you, I think, from being fully happy. However, you are going to end up with the Three of Wands, which is kind of clarifying the Six of Wands here too. But I think you're going to have to make a decision between the old and, I don't want to say the new, but the possibility. It's almost like blindly taking a chance and leaving something behind for the unknown. And I do feel like in this case, it's the unknown. I don't feel like your other choice is here yet. I don't think that you have seen, and that might explain why this is plaguing you so much and why maybe you feel like you're suffering through it, because I don't think that they say the grass is always greener on the other side. I don't think that you can see the grass. I think it's just a leap of faith that you're going to have to take to get through whatever it is right now that is making you very, very unhappy, be that a job, be it relationship with family. And for many, many of you, I feel it is a relationship that you really, I think in some ways feel like you need to end it, or it's not going where you want it to go. But I can tell you with these two cards here, whatever it is that you choose, I feel like you're going to choose freedom in whichever way that's going to come out. And you don't know yet what's out there, but it just might surprise you that it's better than where you are now. Okay. And sometimes freedom, I think, is a better option than you think. All right, so that is all I have for you, Aries. I'm sorry I couldn't pinpoint it more into love or anything juicy like that, but I just feel like this is important for those of you who maybe are struggling with making a choice right now and trying to find some happiness for yourself. So Aries, that is all I have for you. Thank you for visiting my channel, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.